Hi, this is Chris Bosch, and you're listening to Animal House Radio with Aaron and Dr. Mike.
Wonderful.
Once again, we're still waiting for Joe to call up and to give, we want what? What do we want? GPS systems?
Okay.
I'll take a GPS system if Joe's going to give us one from Best Buy. Because every time we say Best Buy, he's going to give us $100. Best Buy, Best Buy, Best Buy, Best Buy at Downsview. Just give us free stuff. 416-785-0680. The topic at hand, once again, and you know what we're going to do? We're going to play a clip afterwards in about maybe 10 minutes of you and I sitting down, or actually it's not sitting down, well, it was like sitting down, standing up with Jose Calderon, superstar and all-star from the Toronto Raptors.
That was a great interview.
Yeah, it was great.
He's a super guy.
And next week we're going to have Chris Bosch.
Chris Bosch.
Chris
CB4.
Bosch. Number 4. Chris Bosch. Always before.
Excellent.
So he's going to be on the show. Wonderful. And he's going to be on the show next week. But in the meantime, we're going to play you that clip afterwards. Now, we're going to get to the theme of tonight's show is Declawing Part 3, the final version. The end of ends. Time to play the game. That's Declawing.
Do you remember last week when we finished the show, I was talking about tails and amputating tails and something we had to do. And I wanted to sort of compare that to declawing because I've had some interesting experience with tails and cats. There are a lot of cats that get caught in fan belts and need to have their tail amputated. It's an unnecessary fact, but we just have to do it sometimes. And I can remember in the old days when we would sedate these kitties, put them under a general anesthetic. We would amputate their tails, bandage them up, and these guys would wake up under morphine, wake up absolutely painful. And we just couldn't give them enough morphine. I remember always feeling so awful because I couldn't get the pain under control.
You know what? This is when it was in the old days, in 1930 and 1935 when you were doing this stuff. It was, No,
but I mean, this is going back 15 years or so. And, we always... And then I went to a number of lectures talking about how giving local anesthetics to amputees before they amputate, this is humans, in surgery, reduce the incidence of phantom pain. Have you ever heard of phantom pain? Where people lose their arm and they feel the pain
in the arm, yeah.
So one day, after reading those articles, I tried it. Essentially, we put the cat under general anesthetic. I pre-med him with the same narcotics, morphine or hydromorphone, one of those really good painkillers. And I ended up injecting some short and long-acting local anesthetics into the nerve, into the tail, before amputating. And I'd let them settle in for 5-10 minutes while we prepped. And then we amputated the tail. And these cats, no word of a lie, woke up absolutely perfect. I mean, there was such a huge difference between A and B that you couldn't help but noticing the difference. And since then, every single amputation I do on a cat, I don't feel bad about it anymore because they wake up so great. Owners report years down the line they don't have any of these phantom pains, because I did have phantom pain in cats in the past. Well, owners will report a year later they go chewing around at the stub of their, whatever was left of their tail, they start chewing at it or looking at it every once in a while as though they got a little twinge of pain. So we've proven that you can actually take pain away in some of these painful procedures. And that's the whole concept about declawing, that I fear there are a number of veterinarians out there that just don't get the concept of how great a local anesthetic is. And they're using these great painkillers, don't get me wrong. We're talking about, I know vets that use fentanyl patches and the whole 9 yards, which are great, but you still have to completely dull the pain before you do it. I firmly believe that if dentists, all they gave us was morphine and did root canals, we'd be in agony. And if we weren't in agony during, we'd certainly be in agony afterwards. So the local anesthetic is the part that totally dulls the pain. And I think that's an important, that's why I feel that when it comes to decline, locals are it. Every veterinarian should be doing a local anesthetic on declawing. If they're not, you should ask them to.
We want to know your stories about declawing. 416-785-0680. Still waiting for our big giveaway from Best Buy. And coming up next is Jose Calderon of the Toronto Raptors. He's going to come back in for break. And you're going to hear him chit-chat for a couple of minutes with us. And it's going to be very, very, very fun. Jose Calderon on Animal House Radio. You're going to be back in a couple of seconds. Show's brought to you by Hills. Back on Animal House Radio on 1610 AM. We have a special call all the way from Richmond Hill, Ajax, Aurora, any one of those areas over here. Supposedly a big Maple Leafs fan, and he's actually he wants to call for Sports Night Radio, but ended up calling Animal House Radio. You're on the phone. Hi, who's calling? Who's this?
Josh Bondar.
Josh Bondar. Josh, we never say our last names on the radio, but that's okay. We'll give it to you this time. What's going on, buddy?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Hey, Josh, I got some great news for you. I'm going to tell you here on the radio. Did you know that tomorrow night, you and I are going to see
Matt Sundin and the Vancouver Canucks.
Did
you know that?
You just started talking to this kid. You're already inviting
It's
him
my
to-
son.
Oh, okay.
We're going to see Vancouver, Toronto tomorrow, dude. Isn't that great?
But didn't you get...
We got tickets. Yeah. We're going to see the Leafs tomorrow night after your famous playoff game. Tomorrow we play at 3:30. My son plays on
The Richmond
he plays
Hill
rep
Kings.
hockey. Yep. And he's going to do awesome tomorrow, right, buddy?
Josh, I've seen you play. I've seen clips of you play. You're an amazing player. You're a really good skater, and you got a really good wicked shot. That's what we say in the business. Wicked shot by Josh Bonder. Stu scores!
Now, I have a trivia question for you, my friend. Mm-hmm. I need you to tell me what this word is. I'm going to spell it out for you. We're going to be spelling bee here, and I want you to tell me what this says. Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. P-L-O-U-G-H.
Plow.
Well done, Joshy! Rock and roll. Thanks, dude. That is plow, right?
Obviously, this phone call has been set
bluff.
up. Okay,
I didn't set him up. I swear, I did. Did I set you up, Josh? To spell that word?
He did. Josh, thank you. Josh, you know what? I appreciate that. Aaron appreciates that. Now, Josh, what is the one thing that Dr. Mike, your dad, always says on the radio?
I don't know.
He says the one word. He says it all the time.
Starts with a W.
Wealthy?
Wealthy.
I
No.
don't know.
Why is wealthy the first thing that he thinks of? Wow.
It's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, he says it all the time, Josh. All the time. Well, listen, Josh, congratulations on Dr. Mike being your dad. Good for you. And do me a favor, Josh, just say this on the air because we're trying to get Best Buy to give us something. And since you're a caller, say Best Buy is the best.
Best Buy is the best.
That probably gave us like $500 worth of free stuff at Best Buy right there.
Okay.
I think so. Josh, congratulations. Have a great time tomorrow night. Good luck on your hockey game. And tell your mom a big hello for us, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Joshua.
Josh.
Say hi to your sister.
Okay, bye.
Love you,
Bye,
Dad.
Joshua.
Bye.
See, I would say I love you too, but it was something kind of weird. You totally set him up. And see, he's an honest kid. Honest. You've raised an honest child.
I did
You
not
set
tell
it
him
up.
that that's spelled
He's-
plow.
he's-
I didn't tell you,
No, you
honestly.
set it up. You set it up. Trying to make fun of me from last week. You set it up.
Well, but I went home and I said, rough, tough, pluff. It's, it's a common mistake, I guess. Yeah. So, I was going to make it even funnier and tell you, did you know the hit song by Simon and Garfunkel called Scarborough Fair? But anyway, that wasn't going to be funny, so I didn't do it.
We just got an
Another
email
email.
from Best Buy.
Really?
From Joe at Best Buy right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the word?
He says just give me the winner's name and number. No, but Joe, listen, the winner's name is Aaron and Dr. Mike. We're the winners. We've already won. Okay, we've product placement. It's amazing. We've already won. Okay. Yes, I think that. Oh, he's going to give away a wall-mounted LCD screen for free.
Wow.
Joe just went. Wait, do that again towards the mic. Okay, Joe, she's filming this right now. Best Buy is getting so much free coverage because this goes online all over the world.
Great.
But I think the winners, Joe, the winners of the show is Aaron and Dr. Mike, and we've won free GPS systems courtesy of Best Buy Downsview and bestbuy.ca, www.bestbuy.ca, because it really is the Best Buy.
So
I just wanted to say that.
moving on.
Moving on, we're going to go right now to Jose Calderon of the Toronto Maple Leafs, of the Toronto Raptors, the great Toronto Raptors in the NBA. Here's Dr. Mike and myself visiting Jose Calderon of the Toronto Raptors. We hear you have some pets.
Yeah, I have some of them. Well, I have 6 dogs.
6 dogs?
Yeah, I got 6. They're not here with me. I got 3 Mastiff, but different from here. I don't see that dogs in here. They are from Pyrenees Mastiff.
Right.
One is there, from Spain. I got a Tekel, like a winner dog here or something. Yeah.
Daxton. Daxton.
And the other one is too like a hunting dog because some of my family guys go to hunt, so they used to go with that dog. So.
What's the most popular dog in Spain that you'd think of?
I don't know. There is a lot of Mastiff for sure. But it's because where I'm from, it was years ago. It was a lot sheeps and like guys working with sheep or animals. So that was the dogs they used to have in there. So that was it's a lot of that. And after it's here, every kind of dog. Like right now, everybody got a dog, and yeah, it's a lot of people. Yeah.
So what do you name the dogs? You have 6 dogs. So what are their names?
Yeah. Well, I got